Okay, I don't normally just jump into readings like this. Like, I haven't even like done your setup yet, but of course now it stopped. But the flame, I said in the beginning, like these candles, I get them for a purpose because they don't give off like the gross, stuff and all that. So when I see black smoke coming in, I know that that's like that's spirit like letting go of some shit. So here it goes. Look. Can you see it? Oh my God, look at that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing a damn thing. So, welcome to your reading. Wow. I mean, so dramatic. Holy shit. If you're new here, if you watch my other readings, you'll know this is not normal. But I feel like that's spirit saying they got your back, but you also need to do a good smudging. I almost even feel like there's like you guys need some really like strong grounding stones. Wow, there it goes again. That's like tripping me out. That's tripping me out. Look at it. It's like not playing. And there's no breeze in here. There's no, you know what I mean? That's kind of wild. Okay. With all that being said, wow, this is kind of freaking me out. I was like, I was going to set it up differently for you guys, but I kind of feel like, so first of all, this is a blue-green kyanite, and I'm hearing from spirit, like you guys need to get yourself some good protection stones, okay? Before we look at your card. So this is a blue-green kyanite. It's really powerful. It cleanses everything around it, and it can't take in any negative energy like the selenite. The selenite does the same thing. So I'm going to put the selenite over here by the candle. Labradorite would be really good too. I have some, and I said, should I get up and get it? And they said no. This is amethyst. You guys could definitely use some healing crystals. Sorry for the baba here. A lot is coming through right now. So you know what? I'm just going to jump in. I was like, should I pause it? They're like, no. I'm like, okay. So here we go. You ready? Breaking bad habits. Breaking bad habits. Number 7. Self-acceptance and excellent mental health. I believe that's a first quarter moon energy too, which we just came off of that. We're in the real time of this reading. We're in the waxing gibbous energy, and we're just a few days away from the total lunar eclipse and the full moon in Taurus. So also, I feel like my eyes keep going to this like initials TR. I didn't even notice that was an M until I went to move the car, and this looks like an AMTR. So let's read what it says in the book. It's just really I'm feeling like you guys really need some serious protection though, for real. Like no joke. There's something going on. Like I almost feel like there's this darkness that's been hanging over you, and now with eclipse season, oh now the rain's coming. Interesting, now a storm's coming in. Wow, you guys are fucking powerful. Holy shit. The sun's out. I'm kind of hoping maybe we'll see a rainbow. If we do, I'll let you know. And maybe that's for them to say, like, don't stop chasing rainbows. Ooh, because I'm feeling like this darkness. See, it's like I'm feeling like this darkness around you that does not want to leave. Or you are in an energy of darkness that does not want you to leave. Because they've been feeding off you. This is my little thing to the ancestors, but I feel like even the ancestors are like, no, let's just focus on them right now. Yeah, I kind of feel like, I don't know if my phone will do this. I don't think it does it on this one. Let me see. Okay, it does. Like, I feel like this is how you guys live. Like, you're living in shadow. Like, you're constantly living in shadow. And I also feel like some of you are constantly living in fear. Fear of rejection, fear that, spirit's not looking out for you. And like, like they lost your address kind of thing. But spirit's saying that's not true. So I'm going to read from the book here, okay? So the symbol history, or the key words are self-acceptance and excellent mental health, okay? Which we see on the card there. But the symbol in history, this here, this symbol, which was used in the Middle Ages as an amulet against addiction, bad habits, and a loss of faith. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Depicts an 8-spoked wheel within a circle. For early Christians in times when they were persecuted for their faith, the wheel represented a secret symbol that showed they were a follower of Christ. The 3 bars intersecting the middle line on the left side of the card represent the Holy Trinity, or in later times, the unity of mind, body, and soul. The letters A and M at the top stand for Anno Mundi, which translates as in the year of the world in Latin. The letters T and R on the right of the card stand for the word Trisagion. I don't know if I'm saying that right, which is an ancient Christian prayer that states, "Holy God, holy mighty, holy immortal, have mercy on us." The divination of this card is, it's not always easy living here on earth. The human body and mind can be perceived by some as being deeply flawed and prone to vice, and living in a coarse physical world can take its toll on sensitive types. The dense energy of the human body contains a soul full of light, and it can sometimes feel like a bird trapped in a cage. This symbol is not a lecture on trying to limit behaviors that are prone to judgment from others or an apparent lack of willpower. Instead, this symbol encourages you to find your center and be true to yourself and the choices that you make. The manifest your dreams part says, constant upheaval, dramas, and emotional outbursts could be an indicator that you are not following your highest life path. Pay attention to your negative emotions. What are they trying to tell you? Expecting people to act in a certain way or forcing yourself to act in a certain way can lead to breakdowns. Start with self-acceptance. Let others be who they are and let yourself be you. Employ this symbol to help you make the small, easy changes you want to make to start living your best life. And let me tell you, I wasn't sure if they wanted me to share this with you or not. But I don't always do this, but once in a while I'm drawn to watch like readings for signs from consciousness evolution. I love Dee. She's like one of my favorites. I would say she's probably my number one favorite in consistency. I mean, I love White Feather Tarot. It's a close, like, I'll try and find readings from both of them and link them below because they're both magnificent readers. I've learned so much from them. Even though I've been doing this like on YouTube longer than White Feather Tarot, this is somebody who's been doing it a long time. You can tell. It's like almost like they must have, honestly, like, what do they call it? A photographic memory, because they'll be like doing a reading and it's like everything that comes out, they'll know everything about it. Like it's some history, whether it's like a god or somebody in the newspaper, it's like, wow. I'm like, I don't know how somebody holds that much information, and their heart is so pure. They're an earth angel. Anyway, highly recommend them. But I always watch Sagittarius and Gemini, sometimes Scorpio if I'm drawn to it, because my moon's in Scorpio, but I'm a triple Sag, and my partner is a triple Gemini, and their moon's in Sag. So since there's so much Gemini and they have Sag in their chart like I do, will look at them. So I see this thing for Gemini. I'm like all excited to watch it. Now, mind you, we had just had this huge fight. Alder and I, my husband and I, we had this huge fight. And lately I'm like, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm like, this eclipse season, I'm like, it's just brought out the demon in me. Like I've just been mean and spiteful, and like things that are coming out of me don't even feel like mine. It's just really, really hard to explain. So I'm watching this reading and they're like, Gemini, they basically said everything about me and that I was toxic. And I was like, you know what? They're right. I am toxic. And it's a horrible, sad thing to admit about yourself. And it doesn't matter how you got there, or you can blame people and, do the victim thing and say, oh, they made me that way or whatever. But I realized, I'm like, no one, like, what I have is old shit from my family and the way that we communicated with one another when it got ugly. And it's just very not cool, like what's been going on with me. And I realized, like, the breaking bad habits, this may be mine too. This may be my reading as well, because I was so sad and woke up this morning and I talked to them about it, because they talked about trauma bonding. And research it, trauma bonding. oh my God, it was like reading all the stuff about not just my relationship with my spouse, but like all of my relationships and how toxic I can be. And yeah, I'm a loving, kind, whatever, but at the same time, it's, you know, behind closed doors, or like when it gets ugly, it's like I can really get ugly. And I know I'm realizing like I have to break that bad habit. So, what is it with you that you need to stop doing? What bad habit, like what came up for you when I was talking about it, or even just then? Like, did anything, like, your intuition, did something pop? A person, a situation, a place, anything? What is it that you know it's a bad habit, but you're doing it anyway? What is it that is making you not love yourself and not have excellent mental health, right? Because this card is about self acceptance and excellent mental health. But if we're not taking care of ourselves, it's like then we literally can't take, I love RuPaul. If you, if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Because it's true. And then I realized, I'm like, do I not love myself? I'm like, what's going on? And then I realized I have to dig deeper before, this eclipse season is over. So I don't have to replay this again next time. I mean, at the end of the reading, Dee was like, she's like, I rarely ever say this or do this. And I'm paraphrasing, but she was like, you need to leave this person. This is a very toxic, toxic person. And she's like, and they're so charming. She's like, and I could see why, you love them and stuff. She's like, but man, they're dark as dark. And, so, it's okay for us, in fact, it's beautiful and brave for us to live both in the light and the dark, ever present all the time in balance. But we going to the dark side where we're like me, like verbally abusive to somebody, um, it's gross. 1147 is your angel number, which 47 is also the number 11. So it's almost like 1111. And that's my anniversary with my husband. So wow, this is a little too fucking close to home for me. But, hey, I'm part of this tribe too. When we do these picker readings, all of these readings that I do, really this journey started for me to just kind of share my life experiences with other, light workers like myself who were going through things. And now this beautiful tribe, this soul family is like built so strong. We are very strong and powerful. There's so many of us. There's, right now in real time, there's 3 something subscribed, but I know there are a lot that watch in incognito. When I get the reports, I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool. It's like not cool, like, ooh, I'm cool, like I have that many followers. It's like, no, it makes me excited that there's more than that. That means that we're all so close to like finding like our place, 1242, and like where we're meant to be. If I don't write angel numbers under your reading, that's because that's on you. When I call out numbers, if you're new here, that's an angel number for you to look up, or just numerology. You can look up that number in numerology. You can add the numbers together and look it up. Like this is number 7. And isn't it interesting that it's on page 25, which is also the number 7. And my life path number is 7. So your life path number might be 7, or 7 may be significant for you, or, your birthday could be the 7th. It could be something like that. 13, 16. Wow, you guys have a lot of angel numbers. Anyway, 13, 16. I think that's 11 as well. Shit. Awesome. Very powerful. So those are your messages. And, Spirit says they want to leave you with this thought. If you're hating on yourself and not loving on yourself, you know what I mean? Like if you're like, yeah, I do this, or oh yeah, I do that, or blah 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 blah. Or maybe the bad habit is you gamble or you're smoking or something, and it's not good for you. Like no, it's not good for you. It's not healthy for you, but you're doing it anyway, but your health is suffering, whether it's mental, physical, emotional health, like whatever health it is. If you're suffering in any way right now, it's because there's a bad habit that you have to break. You must break. You must break in order to break free from these chains, I'm hearing that song from Wilson Phillips. Hold on for one more day. I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one more day and you break free from the chains. Yeah, right? Yeah, I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one more day and you break free, break from the chains. Someday somebody's gonna turn around and something make you cry. Until then, baby, I'm gonna let them hold you down and make you cry, right? Don't you know? Don't you know? They're keep going. Things will change. Things will go your way if you hold on. Sorry, I don't feel like singing right now. For one more day, if you hold on. Hold on. So Spirit's saying, hold on. You're going to get through it. If you hold on, baby. I feel like some of you guys are still singing it. I love you so much. Please keep singing it. We are in this together. See, I'm going through the similar. And it's not who we really are. It's just the gook in there that needs to be healed. It's old programming. It's old stuff. It's old pain. It's old wounds. It's trauma bonding. And trauma bonding is so real. I mean, I can't even tell you. Like, you know what was interesting is I told him this morning, I said, I think we just need to be with other people. I don't want to hurt. I'm like, I love you. Like, I was like crying. I'm like, I love you so much. I don't want to hurt you. And you deserve better than me or whatever. And him being like the loving, beautiful optimist that he is, he like looked at me with the most beautiful, gentle face. And he said, well, no, he's like, now we know, now we can identify it and now we can work with it. And I was like, who are you? But I was like, I loved him so much in that moment because I really needed that, because I've been holding us together like glue, but it's been like this trauma bonding glue that's been holding us together through so much, because we've both been through so many similar things. And then I realized, no, it's just time to heal certain things. So hold on for one more day, beautiful soul, because it's going to go your way. But we have to break. We have to break these bad habits. We have to break them so that we can and love ourselves. Self-care. That's why I've been plugging that, or Spirit's been plugging it. Self-care and loving ourselves. It's so big right now. Our mental and emotional health and our physical health are the most important things in the world. Until next time, all of my information is in the description box below, and I'll see you at the next reading. Blessed be. Oh.